Welcome guys, it's Kbthejeweler. You're now tuned into Stbwrld Media. This is my boxes, my logo. I don't know if you could zoom in, they can see it. This right here is a 8mm cluster studs. You could get these, just shoot me a DM. This right here is an engagement ring. If you need an engagement ring, you're trying to get married, you're trying to get engaged, just shoot me a text. We could start your custom piece. This right here is a 2.5 solitaire ring, size 6. If you need this, shoot me a text. You can get this at Kbthejeweler. And we also test all our diamonds. I have the diamond tester right here. You can see it. Give me one moment. Ring. So you guys see everything past the diamond tester, and you get quality stuff when you shop with me. I'm just waiting for it to pour on. The other diamond tester that most of the jewelers be using, they're fake. Well, it's not really fake, but it's a cheap quality, so you can't really get correct reading of it because it's just a bad quality. This one right here, if you want to start as a jeweler, you could get this one right here. It's like $300 before tax. So I'm about to test this ring so you guys can see everything passes the diamond tester. You always want a glove so you can make look more professional. Diamond tester, you always want to hold these two parts. It's two silver part right here. It's one here and it's also one right here. Make sure your fingers is in above them. So when you test in a diamond, it gives you an exact reading. So we're gonna test this ring right here. And you see it passes the diamond tester. We're gonna test the smaller diamonds.
Show the light.
The light?
Yeah, show the light.
See, everything passes the diamond tester. So don't be ashamed when you shop at Kbthejeweler. You can always tag me. When they ask you who your jeweler is, let them know, KB. You about to take over for the next 2 years. It's just gonna get better from here on out. So I just tested the ring. I'm gonna just test the earrings. These are my best sellers so far. Like, everybody get them. Like, I would recommend them, and it's unisex. So I'm gonna test them too. So everything passes the diamond tester, and it's good quality. I hope you guys can see the details of everything right here, and it's gonna come with a customized personal Kbthejeweler box. So that wraps. So the first question is, what's one thing customers don't understand about pricing? One thing customers don't understand about pricing is that everything have different prices, and you're not just paying for the products, you're also paying for the labels. So it's like, if somebody give you a price, we also know why we're giving you that price, because we could break it down and tell you every step why you're paying that. But if you're just looking for something that's like, oh, you don't care, you're gonna have bad quality stuff. So pricing is good. Like, always ask the price. Have multiple options. Like, go to different jewelers, get different prices, hear what they're saying, and yeah. I think that's something customers don't understand, that everything really costs, and it's not just everything just goes in your pocket. All the money don't go to you. You got to pay for labor. You got to pay for your stuff. You got to pay your supplies. You got to pay the person to make it. It's a lot of stuff with pricing. So I guess I got that question out. The question is, do you think Florida pushes jeweler to go bigger or flashier? Honestly, I think Florida pushes jewelers to go flashier, really, because a lot of jewelers now, they're not being they don't be honest with you. They will tell you something costs 10K, 20K, and it's really not that. And then you get ripped off, and then when you go to somebody else, it causes drama between the jewelry industry, and that's not good. One thing I learned so far, I could shout him out. Hammy the jeweler, he told me, I walked in this store and he told me, the best thing you could be as a jeweler is be honest. Just be honest in the game, be honest with your customers. That's how you're gonna save a lot of loyal customers and have people coming back to you, because you're honest with them. So I would say they're more flashier now, because it's jewelers not doing it for the love of the game. They're just doing it because of the love of the money. So, and then it's Miami. Everything is flashy, everything is fast. So I would say flashier. Oh, I tore it. My bad. The easiest way you can get scammed buying jewelry. So the easiest way so far I got scammed is by suppliers. Suppliers will hit you up. They will reach out to you and be like, hey, I'm offering this product, this and that. That's why when you start in a business, you always have different options of suppliers so you could check and see which one fits your needs. So you could get scammed easy, very easy, because you're investing your money. So once you invest your money, you're trying to see which product is better, who has the better product, who has the better quality stuff. So I would say investing, that's how you really get scammed. That's one of the easiest ways, because you're really just hoping, after you pay your money, you're just hoping for good quality, trustworthy stuff with the customer. So honestly, I would say just build your clientele, build your relationship with your suppliers, so stuff could be better. And yeah, it's like a whole family in the like category of business. Just dealing with business, it's really with family. All right. What's the minimum you would charge for a custom piece? As of right now, the minimum I charge for a custom piece is probably like 500, because you could get like a little baby, not really too small, but probably an inch, like an inch tall. You could get a inch tall pendant for like the range of like 500 to 600, but that might just be the pendant only. So that's really just a custom piece. But I would say that's a great price in today's jewelry market, because a lot of jewelers now, they so up that they don't feel like they have to drop prices to nobody else's budget. So I just have budget and prices for almost everybody, to be honest. And you have like, if you have different budget, you could have different stuff. It just depends on what you like. And I'd say jewelry is just really like fashion. If you like jewelry, you like jewelry. As an investment side of it, I wouldn't say as much gold diamonds investment unless it's a very rare stone. Then I would say that. But other than that, I would just say invest in gold and silver. I heard Trax NYC said that. So to be honest, I've been investing in it since where I'm from. We've been love gold because we mine gold, we mine diamonds, but our biggest mineral is gold. So ever since then, I'm growing up, I would just feel like gold just been better. It's better as an investment, because like right now, say for instance, you bought a chain for like 10K, and gold just instantly go up probably like about 5%, 2%. You're gonna gain a profit by selling that chain because it's solid gold, because gold just went up. So yeah. All right. What's the loneliest part about chasing success? I would say the loneliest part is when you realize that it's just you. Like when you're just starting something, it's really just you. You can't really depend on nobody else. It's you gotta put in the work. You gotta post every day. You gotta get up, ship stuff out every day. You just gotta get up and do it every day, because nobody ain't gonna see like the work you put in until it's a big celebration when you already out there. Nobody don't see the work you put in. Nobody don't see the time you spent into like, putting your work into something you like. So the loneliest part I say is like, it's just starting. When you're starting, it gets lonely because not a lot of people see your vision. So it's like, it's just you that see your vision. So nobody don't really want to invest. Even friends, it might be family, they might not believe in you. But that's why that's the loneliest part for me. Because to be honest, a lot of people didn't believe that like, I could just do what I want to do. And you really could just do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. And that's the way of life. Just live, honestly. Just really live. Don't care about the critics. Lab grown or natural diamond? This question right here is a crazy question because it depends. Lab grown, natural diamond, it depends what do you like, what budget you're aiming for. Lab diamonds are not cheap. Don't get it twisted. It's not cheap, but it's way cheaper than natural diamonds. But if you want to go lab diamonds, you can. I would recommend anybody to go lab diamonds, because natural diamonds, they always lose its value. I might be wrong on that, but so far I know diamonds loses value soon as you purchase it. So if you just wanna get a piece, I would say go lab diamond. You save a little bit more money and you get better quality, better shine. So I would say lab diamond over natural diamonds. I hope y'all don't come at me for that. All the natural diamond people, good luck. Y'all keep it up. But it's not really a big debate, to be honest, because it's like you're not dressing to impress people. You just dressing and buying what you like. So it's whatever you want to get. What's one jewelry opinion that would start arguments online? That previous question right there. That previous question that would start arguments online, because people do not believe that you could just have lab diamonds. They feel like everything just have to be so real. Lab diamonds is a different diamonds from natural diamond. Natural diamonds is basically people mine it, they dig the ground, they do all that. Lab diamonds is a stone literally being created inside of a lab. Like they carve it out in the lab, they make it in the lab. So I would say natural diamonds or lab diamonds. That would start a crazy argument online, because people would just eat it up, go back and forth all day about the same situation. So I would say that right there, that previous question. My buzz down watches or chain. Me personally, I would say chain, because since I was a kid, I've been growing up wearing chains, and I never really had watches. I did have a few watches like G-Shocks. Like right now, G-Shock back in style, and if you need a buzz down G-Shock bezel, just hit me up. You could get that. But I would say chains. Chains, really a statement piece. You could really put yourself out there with a chain. A watch, not so much, because you can't really do as much customization with a watch. So I would say chain. Like me personally, I would say chain. But it depends on different area you in. Like if you're out at a restaurant, some high luxury restaurant, then I would say go watches, especially because you don't know a lot of people. People really pay attention to watches, and a conversation could start off watch, even also your chain. But I feel like if you're out in a luxury, high 5-star restaurant, you're more gonna get attention with a watch, because chain is common. So they got different watches out here, and it's like it's a bunch of watches that people don't see on a regular. So I would say watches. And in my opinion, I prefer plain Jane watches over bust down. I like plain Jane because it don't show too much, but it sets the tone. Yeah. And like you're not trying to brag, but if you know, you know. With the plain Jane. So I guess that answered my question. We're on to the next. Do you think some jewelers overcharge because of clout? Yeah, they do. Look at me. They do. They really do. They lie. A lot of jewelers lie. That's one of the biggest things you're going to find in the jewelry industry. They lie a lot because they have a name, so they have to represent their name. So, but I think a lot of jewelers overcharge, because you could get the same stuff, same quality for a lower price, but it's just because of the name. A lot of jewelers now, like I know, you would literally just pay for the name and really not the jewelry, because you could go get something from them and you could get it from me also, and you're not gonna pay as much as they're paying, and you could go check it yourself and come back and tell me and let me know, because you're gonna see it. They have a name, especially if they're big. They have a name, so they're gonna just charge you because they're big name. So yeah. Damn, that's 2 for 19. What sacrifices did you have to make to chase this lifestyle? Honestly, I had to do a lot of things I didn't like to do. So I would say that sacrifices. You have to get up every day. You have to like be consistent. You just have to like make time for what you want. If you don't make time, don't always be like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I got time tomorrow. Tomorrow might never come. So just do it today. Just get it over with today. So I would say sacrifices so far is like making time. And yeah, just be yourself, honestly. Just be yourself. Get up and just think, do what you want to do. Like if you just get up and feel like you could fly today, just believe you could fly. You might not know. Probably could fly. How can you tell if someone chain fake just by looking at it? All right, so we're in Miami, and it's a lot of guys. I say the younger adults. They wear the bust down Cuban chains. I don't know if you see those. It's very common down here. And realistic world, these kids don't have that type of money. Some do, some might. But realistically, the way how gold is high right now, most of these kids do not have that type of money to be buying, a 1 kilo, chain and bust. Like it don't make sense. So right now, I could just look at most chains, especially Cubans, and say they're fake, because you could just look at it and tell like it's the color, the quality, the links, especially with the Cuban chains. Always look at the link. It have solid, and it have hollow. The hollow ones are the ones that's very spaced out. The solid ones are the ones that's like more compact. I don't have a Cuban chain to show you guys right now, but if you go check it out, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just type in solid Cuban chain and hollow Cuban chain, and you're gonna see. But you could tell by that. You could tell by the color, because a lot of Cuban chains, most of the suppliers, what they would do, they would sell it to you and say it's 24 karat. Knowingly, a lot of stuff is not 24 karat. 24 karat is not cheap. It's very expensive, and it's one of the most expensive carats of gold you could get. So I would say 24 karat is not like easy to get unless you're trying to pay that price, because 24 karat is very yellow. Go type in 24 karat gold, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So I would say I could tell. Like now that I'm in the jewelry industry, at first, before, I didn't really pay attention to it. I didn't know. But now I have more of an idea to point out something that being, I wouldn't say it's fake. I could say it's probably not what he's trying to portray it to be. So I would say that, because you really don't know a lot of people's situations. So it's like that's probably something good to them. That's probably something real to them. But it's just fake to the world. But that's the thing. You don't live for the world. You live for you. So I could point out fake chains and fake stuff. And hopefully by watching this video, soon one of you guys would be able to point out one of your dog's chain fake, and he tell you spent 10K for it. Yeah. What was the first jewelry you ever did? My first pieces I started with is earrings. Earrings is common. Almost everybody ears is pierced. I started with earrings first because, quick flip. And who don't like earrings? I have earrings. Everybody have earrings. So I would say, I would say that's the first jewelry I really started. And then also the Van Cleef bracelet, the buzz down one. So yeah, I would say that's the first thing I did, the earrings. And if you're trying to be a reseller too, you're trying to get in the jewelry business, whatever you do, just start with something that's very common that is going to sell. It might take a little longer than usual, but at least start with something that it also matches people's budget. Because when you're trying to sell stuff, you got to also think about you being the buyer, you being the customer. A lot of people, like right now, the economy is, a little bit low. A lot of people have financial difficulties, so you just want to match people's budget. So I would say, yeah, earrings, you can start out with that. You can start off with rings too, but me, I started off with earrings, and look where I'm at right now. So I would say that's a good one. What advice would you give to someone want to get in the jewelry business? Just go for it. Just go for it. Get jewelry. Try to get a good supplier. Weigh your options out. Get a good quality supplier. Create your logo. And just go for it. Me, I'm going to tell you my journey, how I started this. I used to go to work. I used to wear my Van Cleef bracelet and also my earrings. I know I would always get compliments from them. Like people would be like, oh, that's nice, where you got it from. And I've never really told them where I got it from, because it's like, why should I? So I went on a trip, that's what really made me started like jewelry, because I went on a trip and then I was like, where I'm from, as I said again, we more wear gold. Like most of my people, it's a gold, 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 everything gold. Like right now, I got on some gold earrings. It says, I don't know if you guys can see it, K8. That's K for Kareem. That's my name. And the 8th, November 8th for my birthday. A lot of people would see it as a B, but it's not a B. You could say KB for short, but it looked like a B also. So, but it's a 8. But where I'm from, a lot of people wear gold. So it's like I seen that and I was like, you know what? I want to change the style of, different accessories. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just introduce some of my people to, like the Cartier, the tennis chains, different style, different type of stuff. But we're used to gold, so that's why I just decided to change and do diamonds also, because diamonds are nice. It gives you that rainbow effect. So yeah, and it's flashy. So the advice to you, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Try to build your clientele. Try to have as much knowledge in jewelry. Like if you want to go to school for it, go to school for it. I didn't go to school for it, but I would say invest your time in like learning stuff, like learning more stuff about what you want to get into, and just go ahead with it. I'm not 100% like familiar with everything in the jewelry industry, because as I say, like I'm just now start not really just now starting, but I'm in my little stage where I'm just going with it, and so far it's been great. So just start. Just start. Whatever you do, just start. You might have doubters, you might have critics. Just block them out and just start. And it's never too late to start. Just start. Which one really builds wealth, diamond or gold? So here we go again. I'll say gold. Diamonds, as I say, it don't really have much value. So far, what I learned is that the way they marketed diamond, congratulations to you guys. It's a good mineral. It's great, but it's way more rare stones than just diamond stones. They got sapphires. Sapphires are cool, and they have gold. And not a lot of people like gold so far. Since I noticed, a lot of people don't like gold, but to the gold people, stick with gold. Continue buying gold, real gold, not stainless steel, not, I don't know, whatever y'all uses, but real solid gold. Even if you buy it if you buy raw, if you buy scrap, you buy nuggets, just have gold, because whenever back in time, back in the ancient time, they used gold as a currency. Honestly, the way how the economy is looking right now, I could see gold becoming another currency. Well, I think it is already, but not as much as the bill. So I would say just have gold. Have like probably like 20 grams. Just 20 grams stashed away. Because anytime you do run broke, you could just go sell your gold, and it might be, more than likely it's going to be up, because by the time you bought it, it depends on how the economy goes. But I would say gold. Diamond, if it's going to be a diamond, make sure it's a very rare stone that it holds weight. Because diamonds are not rare. Let's get that out the door. Diamonds are not rare. Anybody could get a diamond. You could get a diamond. I could get diamonds. Your sister could go grab a diamond. Like, anybody could get diamonds. So it's not rare. How did you build trust with first-time clients? I built my trust with my first-time clients by just explaining to them, just being honest. Tell them what they're paying for, show them what they're paying for, and like just go over it with them. Like just make sure they understand what they're using their hard-earned money to buy from you, and just build a relationship with them. Like just conversate with them, just build that relationship, because clients really be the people that put you out there. Because say for instance, a client, like one of my clients, he just bought a whole set from me. He bought the tennis chain, a 5 millimeter 22-inch rose gold tennis chain. He bought a Cartier watch, bust down rose gold, and he bought a cross rose gold ring. and he had went to a concert, and a lot of people question him, oh, where you got it from? And that's where I'm from. And as I said before, a lot of people don't really wear diamonds over there, because most of them, they think it's fake. Like, it's a lot of CZ out there. CZ, it's a lot of CZ out there, and that does not pass the diamond tester. So once they see anything that shines, they be thinking it's fake. But that's where I'm from. Don't get it twisted. That's just where I'm from. But you just gotta, you know, make they understand, like, just give them the knowledge to understand what it is. Because a lot of people don't be knowing, and they just run with rumors and narratives that they already heard. So I would say just build your trust with them, and that takes you a far place. Because most of my clients that is onto my jewelry side of it, they came from my reselling shoes. I used to sell shoes. I used to resell shoes. I did that, like, I would say 3 years ago. I think I stopped, but I was doing that for probably like a quite while. I gained money from it. I lost. I did bad investments. It's just you learn as you go. So most of my clients came from shoes to now we had jewelry. Next, cars, real estates, whatever it takes. Because I don't got no limit. I don't got no limit. And you shouldn't have no limit. Just do whatever it takes. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. As a guy, nobody coming to save you. So just do what it takes. So what's your daily life as a jeweler? My daily life as a jeweler, so far I don't have a storefront. So I literally do everything really at my house until it's time to go to the post office. It depends on which one I go to. But my life as a jeweler, I get up. What I do? I get up, start my day. If I have a package to ship, I will go box it up, make some content with it, and then before I box it up, I'll make the content with it, shoot what I need to shoot, take pictures, take videos, whatever I need to do. And then what I'll do, come back to the crib, print the label, because I already have my little label printer, print the label, and then like box it up and ship it out. But like, that's when I have something to ship out. Like when client bought something, I will go ship it out. But my daily life is really just, I just get up, go make a few errands, because I don't just do jewelry. I do other stuff also on the side. I feel like just do everything you can that makes you money. So yeah, that's my daily life. I just get up, make errands, probably go hang with my friends, and probably party in between. But yeah, but a jeweler, so far I'm really trying to like have the full experiences as being as a top jeweler, because I see some top jewelers out there, they be having some crazy experiences, and my time soon come. Like, if it's one thing I always knew throughout my life, is patience, and I always been patient all my life. So I never really cared to have stuff that people really have. I'm never red eye nobody for nothing they have. I just have patience, and when it's my time, it's my time. Just like when it's your time, it's your time. So just do it. So that's my life as a jeweler. Nothing really too exciting as of yet. It will be soon though. Gonna be hella content with cars, foreigns, different places. We're gonna be out of the country. It's gonna be very lit real soon. Just let me build more clientele and the connects that I've been meeting. I appreciate you guys for putting me on, telling me what I need to know. Would you tell your girl it's lab grown or keep it quiet? Me, I don't have a girl right now, but if I was to, I would tell her it's lab grown. I feel like she would just be proud of me because it's me doing it and it's my work that did it. So I feel like she should be proud, because I guess she should be proud of you. That's your girl. So I don't think it really matter. Keeping it quiet, it's like, it depends if you want to keep it quiet. But as a girl, I don't think that would really matter to her if it's lab, unless it doesn't pass the diamond tester. That's when you're in trouble, because if she go out and oh, I just got engaged, or you just give her a necklace and she go around her friends and she just at the mall and decide to test it, and then it don't pass the diamond tester, then that's embarrassing. Like, you really got your girl some fake stuff, and that's not good. That's not good as a boyfriend. So when you need your girl something, just come shop at KB. You get better quality, better shine, better stuff. So I would say I would not keep it quiet. I would tell her it's lab grown. You should not be ashamed of lab grown. Lab grown holds the same, not really the same, but it holds a little bit weight like natural stuff. So I would say tell her, because a lot of people still can't even afford lab grown. A lot of people don't even can't even afford moissanite. So where are they getting the money to buy natural diamonds from? What's one thing people fake in the jewelry world? Prices. They lie. I'm gonna say this again. They lie, they lie, they lie, they lie, they lie. And I've seen it happen often. A lot of YouTubers, they complain and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go test my stuff and it's not what they told me." Yes, because you never really paid attention to what you're getting. You just see it, you just decide, okay, I want that, no questions asked. No. If you want to be smart with buying jewelry, know what you're buying, make it as confidential too. Well, because you don't really want a lot of people knowing your little situation and creating your pieces or whatever. But I would say just like be honest with them, because a lot of people, most of the jewelers, they fake it. They tell you fake prices because they want to gain like a crazy profit. So I would say that what's one thing to do? Yeah, prices. They fake it out a lot. So that's really one thing that you should take into consideration when buying jewelry. Make sure you know what you're paying for and make sure it's good quality what you're paying for. Because how you want a diamond but it don't shine? I don't understand. But the jeweler telling you, oh, it's 10K, pay 10K, but the diamond don't even shine crazy. I don't understand what I'm paying 10K for. The name? What's the quickest way to tell somebody knows nothing about jewelry? I would say it's fashion. Point blank period. It's fashion. Buy what you like. It don't have to be diamonds. It don't have to be gold. Just buy what you like. But if you're looking for quality, you have to spend that money. You cannot want to pay $200 and expecting your chain to look like a $3,000, $4,000 chain. Like, come on now. In what reality, in what world are you trying to pay that and expect something that's, I don't be understanding.